Hello friend, welcome back. So in this video, we'll create our new iOS app, 24 game. Okay, let's get started. So command space, Xcode, enter. Okay, so we'll create a new Xcode, right? Click here, create a new Xcode project. Put here. So iOS app next. So 24 game 2024. Okay, 24 game, and make sure here is interface is storyboard. Okay, next. So like always, I'll put my project under temp folder or directory. So create. Okay, so I always use my favorite iPad 9.7-inch simulator, and command R to run it. It'll be an empty app. Like that. Okay, so yeah, very good. It works. Stop it. Okay, now let's try to build the user interface. This time we don't need to draw anything, and so we don't need to create a view UI view subclass. We don't need to create a file. We only need to drag some screen widget onto the template here in main storyboard here. Okay, so let's make this window bigger, like that, and click here to change it to our device here, iPad 9.7-inch. Okay, using two fingers to move that, and click this icon plus right on the top right, and find out our, or you can just type UI view. You see, to get this one, drag it. Oh, my bad, we don't need to do that. So say if delete that. That's what we did last time, right? So today we're just we need 4, right? For 24 game, right? We need 4 cards. So we'll use UI label. So that's don't need that. Click here. We'll use 4 labels to represent 4 cards. Okay, so label here, we can put the like that. Okay, don't adjust this size for now. Increase the font size first, like here, like that. You see, and it's too slow, right? So we can click this one and put a number here. Let's use 64. Okay, enter. Now that's okay, so make it bigger. We can drag it to put it near the top, or anywhere like that. Let's make it like the whole width. Okay, and we can double click this guy, click somewhere else, and click back, double click. Okay, to put a number there, right? So for example 10 for our car value. So we can we can change alignment here for center alignment. Okay, it's like that. And okay, now if we run it, we can see this UI label on the screen here. Yeah, so this is our first car. Okay, so it's not cool if it's like static, right? And we need to make a random number to represent our car dealt from the stack of a playing card. Okay, so now we need to control drag this guy onto the view controller. So we can hold on option key to click view controller, so we can see, yeah, both editors side by side. And now we don't need this part, so click that to hide that. Okay, and let's show, yeah, this one. Hold on option key, right? Control drag this guy to here. Give it a name like card one label. Okay, so connect like that. Cool. So view did load. Okay, and oh, so for example, how do we go to the like next hand, right? We'll add a button. So let's go back to this icon to add a button. Okay, so you see, if you see this, it means we are not inside this main storyboard editor. That's why we cannot see the normal things we saw before. Okay, so we can escape to get rid of that. Click here. Now let's click this button again. Yeah, you see, here is what we are familiar with. So find a button to put it here, and if you like, you can close this guy, the right hand editor, for now, and bring up the property panel here. So yeah, don't adjust this size for now. We can increase the font size first. Okay, so we can save some time to input the value directly. We are also use 64 here. Enter. Yeah, oh, done. So we can also modify its title here. Not this one, button, this guy, right? So we can say next hand. Okay, like that. Enter. So now we can, yeah, arrange it to make it centered, something like that. Okay, and to make it work, we also need, right, to control drag this guy to the view controller too. So let's hide this one, bring up the view controller, and let's use a different way this time. Yeah, click this icon here. Yeah, so now we have like the same main storyboard side by side. So we can change one of them. For example, this guy, main storyboard. Click here, select the view controller. Yeah, now when we control drag this button to here, we'll create a function instead of like a variable. So we'll put it here under this function, view did load. Okay, anywhere under that. So hold on option control key, and here go back to the button and control drag here, put it here. So give it a name. We can just use next hand like that. Connect. Okay, so we can test it by put something here like print anything, print enter, like this is my favorite mark. Okay, so So now run it. When we click the button, right, we can see the line here, right, on the console. Okay, so it means the button works. Now let's change the label, right, the content of label to something else. For example, we want to change it to 7. So we can use card1 dot label dot text equals a string 7, like that. Run it. Now click 7. Yes, but if I click again, it's also still 7 because the logic is like that. Okay, now let's remove that. So how can we generate a random number? It's like that. So let we can use enter card1 random card1 random int, okay, equals, let's use a system provided function like arc4. Yeah, you can random like that. So okay, now let's use this guy on our card. Okay, so to show the value of that, we use this syntax backslash parentheses, and we can put card1 random int. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, so every time when we click the button, right, the label will be changed to a random number. Let's run it. Next, oh, a huge random number, you see, integer. So how can we make it, right, in the range of between 0 and 10, right, inclusive? No, we need 1 to 10 inclusive for our playing card. So we can use the algorithm, right, like this guy divided by a random integer divided by 10. We can use the remainder of that. Luckily, there's an operator percent sign for, it's called modulo mod. Okay, so mod 10, right? So the remainder of this, like this huge random number divided by 10, will be starting from 0 to 9, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what happened now. Run it. Cool. Oh, let's try it. 6, 4, 1. Nice. Very good, right? Okay. 9, 1, 10 is missing, right? Click again. Oh, 0. 0 is not a valid one, so we don't need 0, but we do need 10. How can we fix that? Okay, easy. By adding 1 here, right? We get rid of the 0 and we get back the 10. Run it. Let's see. Next hand, next hand, next hand, next hand, next hand. 1. Okay, so no 0. That's good. Oh, 10. Yeah, we do have 10. Cool. Okay, we can do the same thing for the other 3 cards. Okay, now let's go back here. Grab an O. It happens again. Escape key to get rid of the. Click here. Make sure this is the active editor. Now click again. UI label here. Label, drag and put it here. And we can add another one like that, right? And add another one here. Okay, now let's bring up the property. Okay, so temporary, that make it bigger. Okay, so we can change the property one by one, and we can do it together, like we can select all of them, right, like that, you see. But remember, after you control drag any of the labels, you cannot control drag like 3 of them in this way. Okay, be careful. It will introduce a lot of trouble. So, but when we set the property of them, like simple, for example, this guy, right? The font size, we can do that to meet the font size of the first label. We can put 64, enter, you see. And what about the title here? That's also, let's use 8. Okay, enter. Yeah. Now, let's do it one by one now. Not big enough, so let's move this here, like that. Okay, use the guideline here, same thing with that. Yeah, just be patient. We are building our great app, which is, if you load it onto your iPad, right, or your iPhone, you don't need to take out a stack of playing card. You can just use this to play 24 game. Okay, and we need to set its alignment here. This guy, alignment, center alignment. This guy, center again. Okay, so we can adjust that. We can use the guideline there, move up this one. Yeah, cool, right? And okay, now we need to do the same thing to control drag those 3 things, right? To hold down control key, drag this guy to here, give it a name, right? Card 2 label. Okay, so I can make a copy of that, connect. Okay, next one, hold down control key, put it here, paste, modify that to 3, enter. Yeah, and the last one, hold down control key, drag, control drag, put it here. Yes, release, paste. So this will be 4, enter. Now we can make a copy of that, right? To speed up the thing, like that. And we only need to modify this to 2, and here 2, and here 2, right? 3 here, and 4. That's it. It's done. Run it. You see? Next hand is playable. Okay, let's play one of them. This one is easy, right? To get 24, like 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Cool. Okay, so you can polish this game, right? Whatever you like. Cool. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.